they're better than I'll ever be at this age, which also infuriates me.
I knew this would cause a stir somehow.
Welcome to our program, everyone. Live and Let Jive, show on the internet where we talk about and check out live performances.
Bruh.
Sometimes by different artists, sometimes different themes. But you know what? I don't even know this episode. Matt?
I'm taking the driver's seat this time.
It's like a police academy up in here.
Oh my God. Yeah. The police.
So if this is your first time tuning into Live and Let Jive, as I was just mentioning, it's a show where we will, I don't know.
Get obliterated.
Yeah, we drink sangria, we check out different musical performances and talk over them.
Then we lull.
And yeah, if we can find some fun, we will exploit it, we will milk it, and we will probably exsanguinate it.
Yeah, especially if you're the 1975 and sucking on a thing. That's an OG. That's a throwback. If you've seen our 1975, please go watch. If not, please go watch. That way you can suck on thing.
So they should watch it even if they don't want to watch it?
Yeah, they should watch it even if they've seen it, even if they haven't seen it. Go back, do a throwback. That way you can quiz us.
But, you know, I want to know who we're covering this episode.
You know what? It's been a while since I've written this one, but I think it might be Something Strange, if I remember correctly.
Is that the artist's name?
I think it might be Something Strange. No, it's not. It's actually multiple.
Okay. Oh, like it's more like a thematic episode versus like
a
specific artist?
This is more of like a thesis. This is more of a thesis episode because what do you know about Stranger Things?
Stranger Things? Mm-hmm. The Netflix show?
Yeah.
I've seen it all. I enjoy the show quite a bit. I think it's a fun show, and it's a show with it takes place in the 1980s, even though it's of course like one of the earlier Netflix shows. It's still ongoing. The final season is going to be coming out this coming year. It stars a hit cast.
How much do you know about Vecna?
He's like Voldemort Jr.
Well, it has nothing to do with Vecna. But how much do you know about Finn Wolfhard's music?
Oh, Finn Wolfhard's music?
Yeah.
Very little, but
I've did all the studying for you.
No, I'm excited to learn, and I bring that perspective.
Do you know how many bands he's been in?
That makes it seem like he's not good at being in bands if he needs to be in so many.
No, he's actually fine. Actually, they're I remember them being a little worse than I recall.
Would you rather be in
84? Not to be mean, I remember going into this being like, oh man, this is going to be one of those things where it's going to be like, like Train kind of thing. And then it turned out a lot better than I expected. Because I was like, wait a second, these guys are a lot better at music than I remembered.
Okay, so as you were putting together this episode, you're like, oh boy, let's see what happens.
But
then you're like, you know what? So is their name Calpurnia?
They sure are. That's Finn Wolfhard's band. This was the earliest band. This was around the time.
Okay, so you're saying this is a Finn Wolfhard episode? And
Not entirely.
Okay, what's this episode?
It's the strangest things. So, what do you know about? What do you know about? Yeah, well,
I'm gonna get this episode's gonna be.
What do you know about Gaten Matarazzo?
This episode's gonna be ending. And I'll be like, what did we cover?
We're covering the strangest things.
Is it like the whitest kids? You know, it's the strangest things you've heard.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is the strangest music of things. Because it's Finn Wolfhard versus Gaten Matarazzo's music. It's strange.
So are we gonna listen to a live version of "Run It Up That Hill" or something like that?
No, unfortunately, they don't cover that. I tried.
Okay,
but there was zero. Maybe AI will do it one day.
Here at Live and Let Jive, we like to dive into one of the songs that I don't know. Matt put this together.
Calpurnia. This is Finn Wolfhard's band.
Is this a song that's like one of their like bigger like singles?
This is one of their bigger singles. I want to say, I feel like the stuff that I put together, I feel like is their bigger singles. Once we get down the line, it's going to be which band do you like more kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
So let's see, because Calpurnia is actually pretty good. And then they have another band that's actually even better.
Well, sounds like they're a good band.
Yeah.
Sounds like the other one might not be.
No, this one's pretty dang good too. So let's throw on some Calpurnia up in this B.
Okay, let's listen to it. City Boy?
Yeah. This band, that's the type of band where they got a little bit of everything. They got Finn Wolfhard on guitar and vocals. They've got somebody else on bass and vocals. They've got that. Oh, well, that's actually the kid in the other band, the one on the drums. Correction. Then they got the girl.
Sometimes it's difficult when you're listening, when we're checking out live artists throughout the years, because when you're an adult, like facial hair changes and stuff, this isn't easy, because we can just judge by how old the kid is.
Oh, yeah. No, they get older and whatnot. But let me tell you, there are very reminiscent of, I'd say, Bob Dylan.
Uh-huh.
I'd say, like, a lot of their stuff feels very, very in homage to Bob Dylan.
So what do you think is just like music he grew up listening to? And
Probably.
was into?
I feel like it was a lot of oldies that Finn Wolfhard grew up on. So he was listening to a lot of oldies.
Yeah, I mean, you don't just start playing music that sounds like this out of nowhere. Like, yeah, I listen to, they just grew up listening to Naked Brothers Band.
I mean, that's generally everybody's first band.
And then they make music that sounds like classic rock. Look at that.
Yeah, she's shredded.
Yeah, she's got that.
They don't call her Shredder for nothing.
Okay, I didn't realize she was an enemy of the Ninja Turtles.
She sure is. She's got the secret of the ooze.
He's got kind of a ninja or a turtle shell colored shirt. It took a lot for me to say that.
Whoa.
That was very difficult.
And he's got a racehorse shirt.
He's staring right in the barrel of the camera into our souls, though.
That's okay. We're staring at everybody else's souls through the
That's
camera.
true. Yeah, this is our first time looking in this direction to watch the show. So
One direction.
If it looks like we're staring into your hearts and souls, that's what we're intending to do.
Bruh. City boy.
Yeah, I like it. It's like a very like almost 1960s vibe. I feel like it's music that should be like in between of Austin Powers.
Like you feel like the Mystery Gang should be dancing in a malt shop too.
They should be running for their damn lives from a monster in the haunted mansion to this.
And I can make you happy if you love me too.
And that's definitely one of the boys from Do Not Destroy, right?
Oh yeah.
I said that wrong. Is it Please Don't Destroy?
Bruh. Oh yeah, Finn. Let loose.
No, I mean it's very impressive. And
I like the corn shit.
And also like they're better than I'll ever be at this age, which also infuriates me.
I knew this would cause a stir somehow. Because yes, when I was looking at this, I was like, oh my god, if I played like this when I was like back in elementary school, Christ.
I would have dropped out.
I would have been a god. Yeah. I would have been doing my own Bob Dylan music.
Yeah, I wouldn't even a stupid diploma.
Yeah. And if I was in Stranger Things and playing music, I'd be I'd be loaded.
Do you know like the Finn Wolfhard mythology then? Or like was he doing music before he was in Stranger Things?
No. From what I recall from the research I did beforehand, he was actively doing this during Stranger Things.
Yeah.
So this band lasted for a good couple of years, though.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you don't just learn how to play guitar and everything, but in terms of like being in these bands and doing this, you're saying it chronologically came after Stranger
I actually
Things.
do have a little information on the bands down below in regards to when they started up and when they went out the window. See, so what you think of that song? Didn't that jive?
I think that was a great introductory.
Did you know that Finn made that song?
Finn made it? Out of what?
Like 2 cans and a banana.
I didn't know that at all.
Yeah, I've read that. I saw it in a catalog the other day. It was pretty interesting. That was a fun fact.
Are they called Calpurnia because they're a combination of California, purring kitties, and what's the rest of it?
And the land of Narnia. So they did a little bit of everything.
Yeah, like the lion from the Without the Witch of the Wardrobe.
You better believe it. So the California Kitty Narnia group.
And they compete with Andrew WK.
They sure do.
Who parties harder?
Calpurnia does, obviously.
Clearly.
They've got the youth on their side, whereas Andrew WK, he's getting old. He needs to be to bed by 9 o'clock.
Take that, Andrew WK.
Oh.
The door's open by 7, shows at 8,
Yeah.
in bed by 9.
Yeah, you better believe it. He only does an hour set because the songs are so fast and they make you use so much energy. He's got to be in bed by 9.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Well, this is Calpurnia's other song, Louis, and it's not from the Louis C.K. theme song. It's definitely not that one.
Thank you for clarifying.
You're welcome. I'm not like butter. I'm not clarifying too much, though.
Oh. Ghee?
Yeah, I am like a little ghee. Look at him with his sash.
Yeah, this is good. This is the other shot the other way.
This is them a little bit later on. This is obviously, as you could tell, Finn gained like 12 feet. And he's like a giant.
Yeah,
and that kid's just clapping on the little clappers. He's got like 2 frozen hot dogs he's clicking together. Yeah.
I thought that was his dad.
Probably is.
He's got like old man mutton chops and stuff like that. And a Beetlejuice shirt.
Beetlejuice shirt, 2 frozen hot dogs he's clapping together. Yeah. He's got everything.
Yeah, it's time for Uncle's cookout.
Like, once these thaw out, that's it. Maybe it is his dad. I forgot who that is. He does have the gray hairs.
Right.
Look at those sideburns.
That's the beauty of the performance. You can't tell if it's performance art or not, and also the way that the cell phone quality of the time.
Either that or he's just really stressed out.
That's true.
He's like 15, but he's all gray because he's just got so much stress dealing with Calpurnia.
Well, he can't be 15 forever.
That's true.
Yeah, that's very Dylan-esque.
Yep. I'm gonna eat a sandwich and eat in front of your face.
Oh, there's slide guitar.
Yeah.
Slide guitars that make me feel really bad about myself.
Well,
she's really good.
Yeah.
She's very, very good.
She's freaking the bomb. I don't know what she's done after this, but damn.
And these girls are screaming. I hope for the lead guitarist because she's awesome.
Come. Eating a cold sandwich from the fridge. Yum. Cause it's cold. That would be my Bob Dylan music. It would all not be serious at all. Just be stupid nonsense.
We can make a whole album of that if we want to, right?
Gonna eat that Jimmy Dean's right from the freezer.
We just won't have any good slide guitar on it.
Oh my god. But what if we get really good at slide guitar?
People are like singing along and know the words. I was worried actually initially that I hear the screaming girls in my ear and it's worried that like they're just there because like, oh my god, it's the Boy from Stranger Things and they don't know shit about the music. But I think that's not the majority of people because I hear shouting to the music. It's cool.
That's right. That's the music that we're listening to.
So what would happen if guys like us just wandered to the show and be like, I heard they're pretty good.
Oh my god, did you see the Finn from Stranger Things has a band? We gotta go. Calpurnia. Just go. Whoa, where'd he get laid? Oh, that song's done.
That there was a mosh pit at one of their performances, and someone lost their nose in the mosh pit, and that was the inspiration for Vecna.
Whoa, my God.
Do you think that's how it happened?
I thought Vecna was just based off of Michael Jackson. You live and learn.
Well,
live and learn. Michael Jackson's not based on Vecna. Live and learn.
Michael Jackson is based on Vecna.
Oh, shit.
Because Vecna happened first.
Live and learn. Okay, now we got Calpurnia's other song, Cell.
Okay, did you have? I thought you said there was like some background information to say about Calpurnia. Or?
I don't remember it.
I thought
it's there in the doc.
I thought it. Yeah,
but boy, do I not recall it, because this was like 2 months ago that was written. So it will be done.
Did you know that?
Did you know? Yeah. Go ahead. You'd say that.
I actually think I just learned something about Calpurnia. It just came to me. They started in 2017, but they only disbanded 2 years later.
Yeah. Did you know that they started a year after the start of Stranger Things?
I guess that was sort of implied, and by the age of him, it kind of, you know what? While watching the performances, the first one looked like season 1 Stranger Things. The second performance seems season 2.
Whoa, season 1? I feel like he was maybe like season 2, where he was like, because he was like a zygote in season 1.
You thought the first season, the first performance, he looked
yeah, a little older,
the same size as the second performance. I thought you said he had a growth.
Oh no, I feel like the second performance was season 3.
But you said that they just ended by then.
Maybe they did.
Well, we're just nitpicking those little details now. Maybe
when was season 2 and 3?
Let's look it up. Whatever. You know, it was like post season 1.
Now Cell!
And maybe post season 2. So we're checking out. This is still
We're
Calpurnia?
checking out Cell by Calpurnia.
Meedly.
And immediately after he got his lay.
Oh yeah, how about that?
Season 1 of Stranger Things was 2016.
And then when was season 3? So 2019? They probably broke up in 2019 sometime.
2019.
Oh, wow, all right. So yeah, this was probably like their latest performance before they broke up.
Oh, this is the one that ruined everything, huh?
Yeah, I think so. I think this was it, where they're like, you missed that note! And they're like, no, I didn't miss that note. What are you talking about? They're like, you missed it. I know you missed it.
Is there any like understanding as to why they broke up?
No, not that I'm aware of.
one of life's
They just got
greatest
tired of
mysteries.
it. Probably the guitarist was like, I could slide way better than all of you.
He joined too many Hollywood cults and like
guess.
became too weird.
Maybe.
I'm just kidding. I don't know.
They just had their creative
all over the
differences.
fretboard. He's like shredding all over the place. You don't need to do that. You're too crazy.
Well, he's a pro.
Yeah, very clearly a pro. And he may be, I can't tell if he's 15 or if he's
100?
67. Yeah.
Maybe he's both. He's like all the aliens we read about, where they defy time and space.
No, this is the same performance as the last video we watched.
Sure is.
You can't fool me that easily.
At the Fillmore, that's a nut.
Oh, I thought those were instructions.
Oh, a little bit of both.
I like it when nuts come with instructions.
You gotta fill them all. Oh, there's the date right there, 2018. So this is even before they broke up, because 2019 was when they called it quits.
It would have been impressive if it was after. I'm just kidding. We did. What do you think his favorite chord is?
The G.
I think it's B positive.
Oh my God. Bruh. I will drink to this.
Yeah. Here's to you. I want to check out their gear and stuff because I kind of like that. Obviously they're like more like it's not like they have a crazy stage presence and like a screen behind them. They're band up there playing their music and doing an awesome job at it.
They're the headliners. They're the main piece.
I'm getting a sense of mostly Fender instruments. What do you think?
Yeah.
It looks like
all Fenders, bro. Fender guitar, Fender.
That's what I'm guessing because I think even
Fender drum.
I think even the lead guitarist back there is on like a Fender, like I don't know if it's a semi-hollow. I could be wrong.
I could smell the whammy bar on that drum set from a mile away.
Whammy bar on the drum set. Mm-hmm. Damn, you know.
Oh yeah, I know instruments like the back of my hand.
Of course. Yeah, no, it's very cool.
They're done, so they finished up. They done.
They're like, we're done. We quit. We're out.
Yeah, we're breaking up tomorrow.
Time to go film season 4.
It's probably what they waited for. They're like, listen, ever since you filmed season 4 of Stranger Things, just gotten a little too strange. Can't handy it.
Okay. What do you know about Stranger Things? I feel like it was unfairly like, you didn't get your opportunity.
What I know about Stranger Things is somebody gets
Are you
taken
looking
by
at
a
my
monster.
camera? Oh, okay.
And then the Will Byers buys a boat in the Upside Down.
Will
And he
Byers
sails
is
away.
Goth Babe?
Yeah. Then he sails away. Now we're moving into newer territory.
Oh, okay.
We're moving up in the world of the Aubreys.
The Aubreys.
This is Finn Wolfhard's second band.
Okay, so this will be interesting. So Did I just catch a glimpse of 2023?
Yeah.
Oh, so he survived COVID?
Late in the game.
Okay.
No.
No.
Yes.
Okay, so the Aubrey. So I guess for me, I would like to hear how his sound may have changed. Obviously, I'm presuming there's at least some. The drummer looks quite similar.
Oh, he is the same. You know when the Aubreys started up?
2019.
I want to say yes. I believe it was literally after Calpurnia broke up. So,
Just like walked across the street to the Aubreys.
hey, drummer boy, do you want to be in a new band? And he said, yes.
Pum. Yeah.
It's like you speak to my heart. Mm-hmm. And now this is the Aubreys singing their song, Brother.
Okay.
Listen up, brother.
Are they named after Aubrey Plaza?
Yeah, maybe.
Teaching you how to make a marker wrong?
Oh, yeah. This is where Finn Wolfhard gains another 2 feet.
Yeah, and Lance Bass became the guitarist?
Oh, yeah. That's because he stopped going into space.
I feel bad, they lost the girl.
They lost a girl. They lost the other bassist.
Well, there is a bassist for sure.
Somewhere.
I hear it.
It's somewhere in there. It's just not there.
Someone's
Focusing on them.
Yeah, someone's got the entire stage right. Oh, multicam. Oh, look at them. I'm getting very similar musical style so far.
So very similar, yes. I feel like they're a little more poppier. Poppy.
Okay. Yeah, no, I to be fair, it was a lot of his melodies, and I have to hear what he does because that's what he brings to the table. He has a person only has so much of a vocal range and a vocal style. I mean, of course, some people could be incredibly versatile, but I'll have to wait and hear if that happens.
I feel like this is Scott Pilgrim in real life. It's like the Scott Pilgrim band. Look at him slapping them keys.
Huh.
He's finger licking them keys like crazy.
I like this technology of the multicam. Someone syncs them all together. Good job doing our work for us.
Yeah, this was the thing that we were talking about. Like, wow, wouldn't it be cool to have multiple different views of the stage?
Yeah.
Here it is.
But is it done automatically, or is it someone actually take these and throw them in Windows Movie Maker and combine them?
Probably Windows Movie Maker.
That was short and sweet, but I dig the vibe. It seems like it's. Oh, a synthesizer. Mm-hmm. There's a phantom bass in this song.
Somewhere in there.
That confused
Maybe
the
it's
heck
the
out of me.
keys.
I don't think Finn was playing a bass guitar.
Maybe he had it set on bass.
Okay, so yeah, you're right. So currently, I feel like Calpurnia is more of like a classic rock, like we said, like 60s, 70s style band, whereas this one seems like it's more of like a modern alt rock type of vibe.
Oh yeah. So, in all honesty, as we go on later, the other band doesn't really have that many songs, unfortunately.
The Aubreys don't?
Oh no, the Aubreys have a good amount.
Oh, the
whereas
Calpurnia.
if we go to the Gaten Matarazzo side,
Oh, there's more?
oh yeah, there's more.
Oh,
Sure is.
okay.
We're only a little ways in.
Okay.
We're just knuckle deep, bro. Okay,
Okay.
here's Audrey, so I don't bite. This is them during COVID. Don't cough on each other.
I think COVID performances are the coolest, craziest thing. So we've seen other in our prior episodes on the Space and Boney channel of like all American Rejects doing like COVID performances, like in their yards and stuff like that.
I like that Finn's not wearing a face mask.
Yeah, and I like that they're inside.
I don't need to wear a face mask.
They're so close to being outside, and he's like, "I'm the celebrity here, everyone." Ha! That's funny because he's people's hero.
Yeah.
What does that say?
Well, don't meet Finn Wolfhard.
No.
No, I'm just kidding.
I think the message.
He's probably very nice.
Yeah, I think this is like a self-referential, but introspective comment. I've been your AI for the evening.
Ooh.
I think that's a different lead guitarist from the last video.
It sure is. This entire band is different from the last time.
I haven't seen the drummer yet. I know there was no bassist in the last video because we couldn't find him.
Oh, yeah.
And is the drummer different too?
I don't think so. I feel like the drummer has to be the same because he's part of the Aubreys. That's him.
He's just like, please.
He's
please
wearing
keep
his
me.
mask. He's like, I'm dying here. It's like, God, I can't breathe.
I can't fucking breathe.
I can't breathe with this thing.
Biting all these things.
Please! Right,
Yeah,
this is a very chill song. This one's pretty neat.
Yeah. He can change his bandmates all he wants to get whatever new sounds that he wants to get out of them because it makes the music sound versatile and fresh. Is that the secret? Just keep,
The secret.
making new friends and ditching the old ones. That's all.
That is. Burn your bridges.
Exactly.
That's the message of today's episode.
This is what I'm gathering.
Yeah.
This is the method to second success. After you already have a hit Netflix show,
Yep.
you want more success.
Yep. Once you have success, burn your bridges. Make
Whatever.
new success.
And he's got like this like Les Paul, I'm trying to read the neck of his guitar. I don't think it says Gibson.
Kind of looks like a kid.
It looks like a Les
But it's
Paul,
not.
but Les Paul could be other things. Or maybe it's an Epiphone?
It's a Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy guitar.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
I know that one like the back of my hand.
How does Finn Wolfhard like get bandmates?
Probably just by standing out on the corner of Hollywood and just being like, do you want to be in my band?
Yeah, right.
Do you want to be in my band? And they're like, oh my God, Finn Wolfhard. He's like, you know me, get out of here. It's like, do you want to be in my band? Who are you? You're in.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yep.
If they're too fanboy,
Yeah.
it won't work.
Oh my God, Finn Wolfhard, get out of my face.
Yeah.
Tuh.
Be like, yo, Finn, we just played that show yesterday, but I saw you in that show Stranger Things. You're out of the band. Get
Yeah.
out. Get out of my
You know me now, get out.
Get out!
Yeah, right now.
This is a jam, and I enjoy it.
Right. The Aubreys, I think, are a little bit more crisp compared to the Calpurnias. But I'd still like Calpurnia. There is a good...
No, we're not speaking ill of it at all. Everyone's had
Originally, I would have been, until I listened to all of their stuff. And then I was like, this is way better than I remember it, and they play way better than me, too.
We acknowledged that very early on. I enjoyed that a lot. It was like, it felt shreddy, but at the same time, there wasn't like crazy meedly like some of the other songs had. It almost looked obtainable.
Damn. If we're looking a little
Almost.
too slow, we could always jump into the Gaten Matarazzos.
Okay, let's do it.
Ooh. That
Because we got a little taste of everything.
We sure did. We got a little bit of
we
the
keep-
Aubreys. We got a little bit of the Calpurnias.
A little bit
now, here comes the best song ever.
I just want to say about this.
Okay,
this
I
one,
believe you.
Writing this one
2018, we've gone back. Oh,
in mind.
What?
that's not Finn Wolfhard.
No, this is Gaten Matarazzo. Now we're in the Gaten Matarazzo mix.
Finally, just do something.
Can you shake the mouse so I can? Oh yeah.
I think this song is. It was
Their
Gaten-
band is called Work in Progress.
Is that the actor's name?
Gaten Matarazzo, yes.
Okay. I really thought you were saying the Gaten Matarazzo.
No, Gaten Matarazzo.
Yeah, you just said it again to me, but it's okay. I never memorized his name.
Huh.
I saw him in Sweeney Todd, and he was great in Sweeney Todd. But he didn't play Sweeney Todd. He was a very secondary character.
This is their hit Dream Eater.
Okay.
It's a little bit slower than the other stuff, as you can tell. And their band, I feel like, is colossal compared to like both of the other bands.
It's giving me high school talent show vibes.
Making friends is a waste of time. I'd rather go and burn my afternoon.
Oh yeah, Gaten Matarazzo. Sing your heart out.
I feel like they could be playing at like one of our like local punk rock venues.
I feel like, yeah, they would be at the Vibe Lounge.
In case you don't know what the Vibe Lounge is, it's a local place here where bands like this shred and people have crazy mosh pits and have a great time. I think it's still around too.
It's gotta be. If it's not here, it better be.
Does the shirt say Justice League?
It sure does.
What do you think that's a reference to?
It's the Just Us League.
Oh.
He cursed.
You said a cuss word?
He sure did.
Dustin,
this
no.
song is explicit for a youthful band.
Oh, they got a wah pedal.
Oh yeah.
Also, are you trying to turn this into a Finn Wolfhard versus Gaten Matarazzo conversation? Because I don't want to do that.
No, it's not. It's just a little bit of best of both worlds of
Okay.
Stranger Things.
Okay, Okay.
So you're getting the bands of the Stranger Things, or the vocal acumen of both people from Stranger Things, because I couldn't find anybody else in Stranger Things that had a band.
Oh, really?
I couldn't find Millie Bobby Brown. I couldn't find the Millie Bobby Brown band. I tried,
Or
maybe,
the actor who
for like a
plays-
second.
The actor who plays Will.
Yeah, I couldn't find a Will Byers band.
That's a great name for a band, though.
But if there's a Will Byers band, please.
Oh, there's got to be something for Winona.
Winona.
Winona and the Riders.
Whoa.
Ride or Die. Rider,
Rider
Riders or
Girl?
Dyers? I don't know. I mean, this isn't my speed. I gotta be honest.
So
there's
you're
nothing-
so you're more of a Calpurnia or Aubreys fan.
If I had to rank it, although to be fair, I don't want to just pick one live performance, and
Yeah.
so you have to take this for what's being presented before me. I would have to say, what was the name of the last band?
The Aubreys.
The Aubreys at the top.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I put Calpurnia and this one at the bottom. But
You know how many songs Work in Progress has?
no,
2. 2 songs. It didn't leave me much to work with. And the second song doesn't even have freaking Gaten Matarazzo like singing.
so they.
It's
one of
mainly got the girls singing.
well, that's big of him. Does he do anything? Does he play an instrument when he's not singing?
I don't think so.
Does he leave the stage then?
But they do some good covers, let me tell you. They're more of
hold
like
on.
a cover band, I want to say.
They're jamming right now, hon.
So we're
solid.
gonna
They're
we're gonna be
solid.
able to listen to some of the covers later on as we get deeper into this. Even though I think we're coming up pretty close to the end, but boy, whoa, God,
Yeah, we could check out the cover before we wrap it because it's kind of I think it's like 2, 2, and 2. You know, he's on Broadway, can't you tell? With that,
I did have a.
he's got rockin' hair,
He does. He does have a Lions mane.
and he's got a Justice League shirt.
And
And
it's scalloped.
I think the band is like his entire graduating class.
I can see that. He's got like the Richie Rich class where there's like 8 people in the class and they
Yeah.
all sit at desks.
Who's got more bandmates? Them or Slipknot?
And then they fax each other like notes.
Yeah, they're spitballing the audience. I think they're solid. To be fair,
So way better than I would have played back
I'm
in high
trying to think
school.
of like a band that I would say they're a contemporary of or something. But you know, they're also like an alt rock
They're
band.
like
It's just-
Drake
Drake.
of the Josh
Oh,
variety.
Drake
The
Bell.
Drake.
They're not bad.
Are we gonna listen to the classic one?
Oh, we have a strong one to close on.
Yes. Yeah. We got this one. This one's a throwback. This one's something that everybody loves. It's the Santeria. It's the Work in Progress cover of Santeria.
So is this the same band?
It sure is.
It's so does he?
Once I saw this, I was like, this is awesome. I gotta freaking add this into the playlist because they only had one original song. Then the rest of it was covers.
You know what? There's only so much time to come up with your own songs,
I guess.
and the rest you gotta just cover, Sublime.
And then once you break up in like 6 months, that's all you have left to do.
Well, they live up to their name. I think that's the point.
They were a work in progress. They tried it, but they just didn't have much progress. Yeah,
Why is the
the I, because Gaten Matarazzo, there's only one I in there.
You think that's really why?
No, I don't know.
Oh,
The work E progress.
it's almost like the band is solid.
Yeah.
But they almost as if it's like it's a band that's there to play like cover songs and play at like, shows that are like in your local area. Like you go there, have a good time, have a few drinks, and like chill and listen to the covers. But then they're like, oh, and we have the co-star of Stranger Things here.
Yeah, that's what I thought Wallows was about. But then I turned out that was very wrong.
Are we sponsored by Netflix this episode?
We sure are. Maybe Wallows will be another episode
Well,
where I admit defeat about everything involving them. But let me tell you, their band Narwhals.
who's band Narwhals?
Let me tell you, that was Wallows. Before Wallows was Wallows, they were the Narwhals.
There's been a lot of new names and words introduced to me this episode.
Well, that was all the bands of Strange. What was the strangest band to you?
The strangest one? I'll go with Calpurnia. I'll say that they were
Wow.
like, because Aubreys and Gaten band, I feel like is just like, yeah, you expect to hear like some like modern alt rock type of music, but hearing like that throwback with their Janis Joplin lead guitarist vibes and all that was really cool, very unique, and you know, I missed it. It happened already almost a decade ago,
Wow.
so poo-poo on me for missing that.
Dang, yeah, you missed out on all these
But
hip-hopping bands.
That's why I have you, and that's why we have Live and Let Jive
Hell yeah.
for us to catch up on old times. But I enjoyed it a lot. I think, honestly, they're all solid. And now I know that when I'm watching this final season of Stranger Things and I'm chopping off my nose like I
You'll
always
be listening to Santeria.
I'll be listening to it. I won't be smelling it, though.
Well, that was Live and Let Jive. Which one was your favorite band? Throw it in the comments.
Did you understand the concept of this episode before I did?
This one was a very avant-garde
Am I incredibly slow, or do you think I was right on with my confusion? Let me know. I genuinely would like to know. But thank you so much for watching and learning with me.
Thank you for joining in.
He's been Matt.
Yeah, and he's been Kyle.
I have been in Let Jive. See you in the mosh pit.